Good morning guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome to day 6, where today we travel to Sural, Bhatori. 155 kilometers, an altitude of 11,332 feet. So today we've got a super early start. It's about 6 o'clock at the minute, breakfast at 6:30, leave at 7. We've got to get on the road early. I think we've been told we've got to pass a certain point by 12 o'clock, otherwise if the sun gets up it melts some of the snow and there's a water crossing we won't be able to get through. We've got the 2 support trucks parked down here as well. All the bikes are sort of under the canopy ready to go. You've got everybody here getting the bikes kitted up, getting ready for today's ride. I've got my prayer flags on the bike there, looking good. So I did have them on the handlebars earlier, but swapped them to the front of the bike because they was just flapping all over the place as they do. Right guys, so everybody's getting kitted up. They're just saying their goodbyes. The hosts and the team here have been absolutely brilliant. The hospitality is amazing. So today we're heading up to a place called Killer, and this is in the Pani Valley, and we are going completely off grid. Right, so as we head out of Little Keelon, so I did have a little walk down this street because there's like a bank and there's a few mobile phone shops and stuff, and I just thought I'd try see if I could get an Indian SIM card, because we're getting to areas where they just don't work. Yeah, no phone signal, no 3G, 4G, no Wi-Fi at the hotels. But yeah, nothing. I went into these mobile phone shops and just said, oh, can I get an Indian SIM card? And they're like, no, you need to buy one at Delhi airport and show your passport and your ID, and they're really strict about that sort of thing. Even Indian pay-as-you-go SIMs get shut down. It's not that there's no mass for the signal, the government shut them down. So Alex, the leader, he always gives us a briefing in the morning, tell us what we're letting ourselves in for. They don't really give you too much information. As you can see in the guidebook, there's no information in there, so you know, I think they like to keep it a prize, I guess. And so we're gonna have to do some off-roading, bit of off-road, bit of on-road, bit of off-road again. And I think and they were saying that this bit where we're heading, it's only been open a few years to bikes. You could go up to a certain point, but then you'd have to turn around and come back down again. But now, obviously, with construction and stuff, we'll be able to get through. And we're going into these tribal areas where they have their own language. He says everybody looks like Afghani, and these are kind of mountain people, I guess. Yesterday we did 8 AM. Whoa. Yesterday we did 8 AM till 6 PM on the bikes. It was a super long day. Fun. I think everybody had an early night. I know I certainly did. Couple of beers and I was out like a light, apart from the cows and the dogs everywhere barking away all night long. I think when you reach the point you're that shattered that you just sleep through anything. I've actually took an altitude tablet this morning as well. Just felt a bit, you know, a bit fuzzy headed. I know I've been breathing a lot heavier. I've been out 15,000 feet. You know, the air's getting thin. We are actually dropping slightly on the altitude today. We all like to have a little wave at you. I mean, it's a tough life for these people out here. I mean, you can see the size of these rocks and stuff at the side of the road. I mean, I seen yesterday a team of not only adults but children hitting away with little hammers, breaking the rocks down. As you can see on the bike, I've altered my my flags as well. Give the Royal Enfield a little bit of colour. Whether they'll stay on or not, I don't know. There's the cows. Oh. They're all over the place this morning. So yeah, looking forward to this one today. Not sure what's going off here. Looks like these are all the kind of workers that are going off to work on the roads and stuff. Really busy area, lots of trucks. lots of machinery. I've just remembered to reset my clock counter. Keep forgetting to do that, but I think we're only kind of 3 or 4k into the ride maybe. I mean, it's such a peaceful ride this morning. The temperature is beautiful. It's just nice and cool. Over the day it does get a bit hotter. Yesterday was a nice temperature really if you're moving on the bike. The only downside to this is it would be nice to have like just a dump of rain just to settle the dust. Everything, all my kit and everything you touch, you're just covered in dust. My clothes are covered in dust, my bags are covered in dust, I'm covered in dust. It's just everywhere. The Himalayan mountains is one of them places, it doesn't matter where you stop, you just get spectacular views. Yesterday we just pulled up at the petrol station and you know, you just look behind you and there's just, these mountains are just everywhere. There's a helipad over there. So it's not that expensive to get a helicopter transfer, believe it or not. You're talking sort of 60 pounds or something like that. But they were saying, because the weather is so unpredictable, you know, you could book it and it might not take off. You see a few signs on the roadside. So the one back there just said drive slow, it's a highway, not a runway. There's another sign back there that said difficult roads lead to beautiful destinations, which sounds very nice, or is that a warning? Okay, so we've looks like we've got our first stop. Interesting building here. Looks like it's kind of made out of mud, but yeah, I guess this might be the chai stop. So yeah, so far probably done about 50k. Nice easy ride. That was a beautiful part of this morning because the temperature's nice and cool as well, and it's just great to like I say, sometimes have a slower ride and take in some of the scenery. So let's go check out this little cafe. So all the bikes are parked down the road here. Looks like another small town. Very similar shops all around. There's a lady here just washing some clothes with her feet. The bear on the bike belongs to the rider called Stuart, and he's unsure where it's came from. It has been kind of cable tied on the back of his bike, so it's whether it will survive the trip, we're unsure. So that's chai time over. I didn't actually have a cup of tea this time. I do like a cup of tea, but when it's hot I just kind of like, you know, I'm just trying to intake more water, to be honest. I know I've not been drinking enough over the day. The hydro pack I'm wearing will hold 3 litres of water. I don't know, at the end of the day I've probably still got half of that left. So yeah, tonight we are camping. So we've been asked to bring our sleeping bags with us, and yeah, this is going to be an interesting one. Really remote area. The leader was again telling us that this section's only just been opened in the last few years, and they kind of took a ride through to do some exploration work in finding these roads and these trails, and they were approached by the landowners, and they approached them and said, you are on our land, and they said you can use the land, you can ride through the land. And they had an agreement where the landowner says, well, how about if we put you some tents up, would you come? And so Alex, the owner of the company who leads the rides, he has an agreement with the guy, and they let us camp, we have a fire, we get the food on the go, so it'll be an interesting one. Looking forward to this. So as you can see, it's getting a bit more technical. Whoa. Yeah, it's the road's changed once again, and we're back where we were yesterday. All right, got a bit of a water crossing again. It's all getting oh. Yeah, cheers Phil. He likes doing that, soaking me. So we've managed to catch up at a couple of guys. Whoa! It was airborne. So we've caught a few of the other guys up now. A few local people up here. Look like they're going to work. You can never quite tell how deep them water crossings are. It's always nice when you let somebody else go first. You come across some right random English wine shop and chilled beer. They certainly know the way to an Englishman's heart. Oh, more goats. I think they're like baby goats. They're kind of Killer.
The road is blocked. Oh, a couple of miles here from here. So road's blocked. I think it will take some time.
Okay, so he was just telling us, or he was just saying that the road's blocked up here. We've got to go anyway because the rest of the team, the leader and everything. So let's go find out. The weather can change at any moment. Just getting a few little sort of drops of rain. This jacket and trousers are laminated, which means it's waterproof, so I don't need to put waterproofs on. But what I need to do is do the zips up. They're going to need kind of sorting out. I probably need to get off the bike to do that as well. It's great, the locals are so pleased to see us. Yay! Yeah, I don't know if that guy back there at the at his little cafe was just trying to get us in, because if he said the roads were closed up here, I've got a funny feeling it's a little bit of a sort of tactic to try and get you in to spend some money, because there's quite a lot of riders in front of us, so they'd have turned back by now. I did say earlier a bit of rain would settle the dust. See how misty it is over here. We have got a bit of a roadblock here. There's all the other riders. So maybe he was telling the truth. So I can have a word with the team leader here. Is this from the landslide, I take it? No.
They're widening the road.
Oh, okay.
So they're digging all this back.
This is why it's not worth really. Let's have a look over the edge here. You can just see that mist coming off the mountain there. Oh, when you look up, it just looks so high, and yet you're up so high. So might as well get the helmet and gloves off and just slightly spitting, but it's quite refreshing at the same time. So over in the background there, you've got the big digger there pulling this kind of rock down. What they're doing is just widening this bit of road. We've probably been here about 40 minutes already, but who knows, we could be here for hours. I'm making a bit of progress now. Some guys hate sand. Right. Ooh, the main stand keeps banging out. You can probably hear it. Ooh, they're on a sports bike. Sod that. There's two dogs having a fight in the middle of the road here. Two puppies, look. Oh, how far have we got to go? I think we've got about 25 kilometres to go. It's not been too bad, to be honest. It's all been off-road since we did the lunch. It's a good job he was there, and one of the team. They always mark the exits when we have to turn off. There you go, we've got a couple of monkeys hanging around, just monkeying around. But you got to be careful with monkeys. Sometimes they look cute, but they can be quite nasty. Oh no, all my flags have come over the other side of the screen. Get back down there. Oh, they just don't want to go. I'll have to sort it out when I stop. This is what I was saying about sort of the locals breaking down the rocks with those little hammers. So just come to a stop here, and we're just looking at this huge mountain, and the glacier, the ice that's running down, and it's melting into the river there. I think we've got a man down. We've got some deep boulders here. Yeah. Alright, keep going, don't stop, don't stop! Yeah, this is tough. This is hard work. I nearly come off a couple of times myself. It's a bit more compact here. This is obviously what they're using them little stones for. And look at that, a brand new bit of tarmac. Whoa! And a ditch! Didn't see that coming. And there's the bikes down there. Well, here we are, guys. Our campsite is just up here, so I think the tents are designed for 2 people. How's Tim?
Knackered.
Love a bit of camping. I'm guessing the ones over the back there, the smaller ones, are the facilities. Definitely glad I brought my earplugs, because I heard a rumour that tent number 1 is renowned for a little bit of snoring. I think tonight will consist of bonfire, food and a few beers. So hope you like the video, guys, and I'll see you in the morning. This is tough. Whoa, we're slipping all over the place. Alright, just want to make sure everybody else gets through okay. Oh, we're down, we're down. Been here nearly 2 hours now waiting for him to clear this bit of road.
How cool.